When I started, there were only a handful of advocates who were working on this issue, scattered around the country. And then there were families of loved ones who were serving these extreme sentences. It was my job to convene them, to coordinate among them, and to help develop a national strategy to end life without parole for children. One of the first people I connected with was Anita Colón. Her brother was sentenced to life without parole for a crime he committed the day after he turned 16 years old. She was a savvy advocate, but needed support and community. And she cared deeply about her brother, Saleem.
Saleem's first advocate was his mother, but his sister Anita took over when their mother got sick.
She was diagnosed with lung cancer. It was already stage 4, and she died in less than a year. Before she died, she made me promise her 2 things. One, that he would never be forgotten. She was so worried that what often happens when prison is, they lose a parent and other family members, their lives go on and they have no visits, they have no connection. And I promised her he would never be forgotten and that I would always visit him, and that, and the second was that I would fight for him to come home. And I promised her that I would never stop fighting until he came home, and that he would come home. And I kept both those promises. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I knew that what had happened to my brother was not fair. There needed to be punishment, but certainly not for the rest of his life. But I just sort of thought it was just an anomaly. It was just like, this horrible, bad thing that happened to him. This wasn't some single case, that this was something, that was happening every day, and that there were over 2,500 children like my brother.